there's 5 of them all total, and so I will review with you the 5 of them and which one I am and how it's really helped my life. And it's not just about your love life, it's also like with your friends and your children and that sort of thing. Because once you discover a person's love language, it's amazing the changes that is made in their just attitude altogether, because they feel more appreciated because you're speaking their language. So anyway, guys, the first one is quality time. And what that means is that person likes to just go away for the weekend or just spend time with you watching a movie. You know, basically quality time is pretty self-explanatory. And the second one is touch, physical touch. And it doesn't necessarily have to be anything sexual. It can be like, you know, locking arms with your friends, or like holding their hand if it's like your husband or whatever. And for me and my husband, that is his love language, is touch. And anyway, guys, and then the third love language, number 3, is words of affirmation, which happens to be my love language. And what that means is we love words, and like the way you say stuff to me actually makes a huge difference, because I absorb all those words in, because I'm listening constantly for words, because that's the way that I feel I need love, is through words and language and that sort of thing. So so the fourth love language is acts of service. And what acts of service is like, it could be simple as you know, taking out the garbage or helping somebody around the house. It doesn't have to be anything great or like a grand gesture. And then the fifth love language, number 5, is gifts. And basically those are people that like gifts. Now granted, you don't necessarily have to buy them huge, ginormous gifts every month. But like if you go to the store, pick up their favorite candy bar, just simple things like that really speak their language. And the way that it's helped me is, and this goes for people that aren't really like physical touchers like I am. I'm just not into that kind of stuff. But I found that it's helped my husband. So like I'll make sure and give him like a hug before he goes to work or when he comes home and stuff like that. So that is his way that he knows that he's loved and appreciated. So it's really important for me to embrace that, even though I'm not really a toucher type person. And same with him. He's not the greatest at words, but he tries really hard to speak to me in terms that, you know, would make me feel appreciated and loved. And also with my children, I know one of my children, she is definitely a gift person. She loved gifts. And so when I go to the store, I make sure and get her like some sort of candy bar that she likes, or, you know, just something that says, I was thinking about you when I was at the store. And like I said, it doesn't have to be anything grand. And for me, it's really changed my relationship with my kids and also with my husband, because it's making them feel more appreciated because I'm speaking their language, basically. So guys, if you wonder what your love language is, if you don't know already, I'll link the little quiz down below that they give you. But it's really informative to find out like what your friends are, because I have a lot of friends that are gift givers. You know, they love gifts, and so that really benefits our friendships in that sense of knowing like what their language is. And one way you can kind of figure out what a person's love language is kind of listen to the words that they use. Like if they say, hey, you know, let's go hang out, let's spend some time together, a lot, you'll find that that's their love language. Or you find that they're like trying to give you a high five, even like something simple like that. It's kind of gives you signs that their love language is touch. Because I know for me, when I first met my husband, he's constantly was asking to hold my hand, and I'm just like, what is wrong with this guy? And then I discovered his love language, and I realized there was nothing wrong with him in that sense. that was his love language. So guys, if you listen, your friends and your co-workers and your spouses and your kids, they don't necessarily have to take the quiz for you to figure it out. Just listen to what they're saying and kind of hone in on, the things that they're constantly asking for, and that's how you'll figure out their personal love language. Or you can send them to the link down below, where it gives you a quiz to find out what your love language is. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Let me know what your love language is down below, or how it's helped your life. And don't forget to subscribe. I do a video every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays mainly about mom life and intentional living, because it's a huge part of my life, obviously. And Thursdays about fashion, because it's just something that I really, really enjoy and I love doing. And so guys, be blessed and have a great day. Bye.